I want to thank y'all for coming and sharing the day with me on my first hashtag Give a Sister a Hug. And I started this group because I know many of us, we have different things that we go through. As far as ladies, we have all kind of things that we have to deal with. So I wanted to build a group. I know we can't physically hug right now, but we can always be supportive of one another, and sometimes it's just a listening ear, because I never know what Kim have going on. I never know what Jen going have going on, and you guys may need some support, and that's what the group is basically about, was just supporting one of us, and just letting our hair down. It don't always have to be so stressful. But my first group I wanted to, because I had a couple of people that was new, and I wanted to introduce everybody. So I want you guys to introduce yourselves, tell everyone about what y'all have going on, and maybe some things on how this corona slash COVID-19 may have affect your business or your personal life. So we're gonna start with Kim.
Oh Lord, why you gotta start with me? Well, hey everyone, I'm Kim, and I am the founder of Quality Day Foundation. We are a nonprofit organization for domestic violence. We are based out of Dallas, Texas, but we help everybody everywhere. How has Corona affected the business? The numbers, the phone calls have
Mhm.
increased. Um, Trying to get funding is low, but trying to help everyone that's in need, because you have to remember that the survivor is at home with the abuser
Right.
24/7, and she or he is having a hard time trying to break away.
Wow. So I know that should be stressful for you, Kim, just getting those
Mhm.
calls. How is that, like, just being home with your abuse? Like, how has that been, just dealing with some of your people?
um right now it's just listening to them, trying to see what we can do, what kind of services that we can provide, because right now a lot of people are not accepting anyone into their facilities due to this pandemic.
Correct.
So it's like trying to find different avenues on trying to get them out. Some hotels are open, some hotels are not. Um it's just honestly a day by day situation, and who has the availability to help anybody that's in need.
Okay. So thanks for sharing that with us. All right. The next is Jennifer, my good friend.
Well,
Introduce yourself,
Jennifer.
not Jen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got all into the conversation.
I
So,
know.
I'm Jennifer Rose. I'm the owner of Rosemary's Secret and Rosemary's Baby Part 2. I do cake, and other treats. Um, so just this virus has affected me personally because you know by me being a home business, I have to make sure that my kitchen and everything stays clean.
Hmm.
Disinfectants and stuff is just really hard to find. The stuff that I had is low. You know, supplies and boxes to put the cakes in is low as far as time. Shipping takes forever. You know, stuff that I used to order off of Amazon or uh, just another restaurant store used to take up to 2 3 weeks now. You
Wow.
know, another month. You know, so I mean that's pretty much how it hit home
Uh huh.
um, for me. You know, and you know just people are really leery about home based businesses. I feel like right now. You know, So I mean, that's pretty much how it just affected me. Um,
Wow. I
I
know
can agree.
'cause I
I
know
can
you.
agree with that.
Huh?
I said I can agree with that. I don't, bake anything, but I do, make bracelets, for survivors and to, that's another part of fundraising. And, people who don't want to buy anything that somebody didn't handmade because how do I know you ain't got it?
Right.
right.
And
So
that's
yeah, I definitely understand that.
right. And I know me going to the mailbox sometimes. I'm like, okay, who touched this? And and I'm always,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as I open something, I'm always washing my hands. Because you just never know what everything is going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the next part of our little get together is just gonna be basically what some of the short, y'all, some of the downtime, what y'all been using to do as downtime, maybe just to try to better your business, or do y'all have goals set for when we do, because this too shall pass. What are some of y'all goals for y'all business as far this when all this is said and done?
Well, I said start out, just looking into finishing out this year with just create different cakes and some things that I wanted to do and didn't have time to do it. You know, just looking forward to, when we're going to reopen. It probably won't be until another year. You know, I mean, people are still going to be leery about going into spaces, so it's
Right.
not like
Mm-hmm.
go right
Mm-hmm.
off and do pop up or do a show because you know people are still like they want to go out, but really want to step out like right.
Right.
So it's not all you can do is just plan rest of this year out and pray for 2021 to be a better year for us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The end of this year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm doing a lot more reading. I've decided, to take some more classes and, just use the time off that I have. I think everybody should do it. I think, sometimes people look at, disasters like this and, for some people it can be a blessing, you know.
Uh-huh.
Just get a time for you to start on this, start the groundwork of your business, so you can get to the next year.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Kim?
I said, what about you, Kim?
Oh, okay. What about me? Oh, okay. Um,
She's like, what?
so me, well, in my spare time, I'm reading more into um grants on trying to find more grants for my nonprofit. And I'm noticing a lot of people, even though we're at home, but a lot of people are still forgetting that a lot of people are without jobs. So I understand that you have a business, and I understand that you need to make sure your bills is taken care of as well. But a lot of people don't have $500 or $600 that we can spend for
Right.
you to help you know do a grant. And that's what for me, that's what I'm running into, finding someone that's willing to take payments, or work with you, trying to get things in order. um my end game, I mean, well, outside of just reading about grants, still trying to spread the word about Quality Day Foundation. I mean, we only been in business for a year, but you have to make a name for yourself. I'm still making bracelets because when I come across a victim, I still give her one.
Right.
um and then I still sell them as well. So um but my end goal, hopefully for the end of this year, I will be able to obtain an additional house or a building to where, I can have a safe haven for them.
Right. So that's good. So my time that I have been doing, as you guys may or may not know, I have been utilizing my time as my book. I have a new book that's right now in the editing stage. It's called Sister, I Got Your Back. And basically about these two girls. One girl was in a domestic violence relationship, and she stuck with her through the end of everything, even though she passed away. So that's what my time been working on my book, working on this new project, hashtag give a sister a hug, because just writing that book made me think about how many more sisters could that wish they had that somebody just to be there, or just to give them a hug, to say everything is gonna be there, to go through the whole thing. So that's what my time been. My biggest time is really just spending time with my mama, because I'm never I never really have that time, because I work a full-time job too and do podcasting on the side. So that's been my biggest thing, just spending time with my mom. Also I have been doing a good bit of shows on my podcast, The Journey of Love and Relationship, which is the new edition. How did the coronavirus affect your life? I have had a couple of shows, which have been good shows. A couple of people talked about their experience of being tested positive for corona. Some was negative, So I also have been working on the journey back from domestic violence, and I actually did one of the ladies. I think she was supposed to be here tonight, but I think she's in school right now. She shared her story, and I also have someone sharing their story on Monday. So I've really been putting in a lot of time with my podcasting and my book, and just trying to start this movement, because it's just a lot we go through. People don't realize that, Lord, we play a lot of roles. We wear a lot of different hats, and we need this outlet. We need an outlet where we can go, and even if just to have a little fun, or somebody may need to talk. Just have that listening ear for one of us, like support each other. So that's what my downtime been. So I really have been honestly loving being home. Not have to get up at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to be to work for 7. So I've really been enjoying my time home.
Must be nice.
Yes.
It have been really nice. So I'm working on a hopefully I'm hoping and praying that I can have the book out maybe June or July. But I'm also still pushing my book that I have out now, The Journey. So that's doing really well. And I've been focusing on exercising. So I've been really working out and trying to get my knee back together, and after surgery. So that's been my time of you know, my downtime. Anything you guys want to share?
Well, I have a question. What is the journey about?
My book?
Yes.
The journey is about Erica, my life. The journey started off at the age of 6 months. I was diagnosed with asthma as a chronic asthma patient. It would be to the point where my mom and dad would bring me to the front of the hospital to leave, and we have to turn back around. I stopped breathing on my mama twice.
Oh
Um,
wow.
I was out of school a lot, and people wouldn't believe, but I couldn't read. Like at the age of 10 in the fourth grade, I couldn't read. Like I had a hard time reading because they found out the lack of oxygen to my brain. So I couldn't read all the way up until my 10th, 11th grade year. I don't know, just something clicked. Like something in my head said, girl, we're gonna get this together. And ever since that, it's been, my mama always used to laugh and talk about my poor baby. My poor baby gonna struggle, but it's been that was a journey within itself of not being able to read, because people made fun. A lot of people
Mhm.
didn't know, but people that did know, it was hard. But
Mhm.
I ended up graduating from high school. I ended up getting my associates. I have a bachelor's, and I got my master's before I made 32 years old. So
All
I,
right, come on, somebody.
yeah, and then I talk about my relationships. And I talk about I had my domestic violence relationship wasn't big, but I experienced a little of it
Mhm.
and just helped me to overcome. So the journey is basically my life wrapped up in a nutshell, and that's how I started my podcast. Is I have because it's love and relationships in the book, and it's domestic violence. So that's why I came up with my two podcasts. But that's me, all in a nutshell. So how?
I can definitely understand that struggle because my oldest son has asthma, and he used to turn blue as well,
Yes.
and he um had a lot of I don't know, countless nights that we were in the hospital,
Oh yes.
and he was at a young age, from a baby, because they wouldn't diagnose him as a
No,
baby,
they're not supposed to, but they did at 6 months. So yeah,
so
Jennifer,
yeah. Huh?
Jennifer mighty quiet down there.
I was listening to Kim. I, and my little four-legged children, they don't they I haven't sit still, so they're not used to me just sitting still because they feel like their attention, you know, is needed and they always want my attention. Like, I don't have small kids, and when I had that baby stage, like
Mhm.
Mhm.
babies, and they just children that just don't grow. Uh,
Yeah,
but
I understand that.
yeah, like my great aunt asked my mom today, "Do you want another child?" I'm like, at 40, no, I don't want another. Like, no, I got two kids out of college. I got one I'm getting ready to ship off now. And especially, since school has started, you got to teach them at home.
Wow.
No,
Mm-mm.
I don't want no
No,
more.
ma'am.
Yeah, no, mm-mm, no, I don't want any more. I'm really good.
She said, I'm really good.
Real good, sure am. That last one, yeah, that last one, he does it for me.
Mhm.
Sure. If I ever wanted another one, he makes sure that you really don't.
Yes.
Yes.
Amen.
Kim, you have kids at home with you?
No, they not at home, but yes, I have. My kids are. My oldest is Dre's 24 and P is 23.
Okay.
Dre will be 20. He'll be 25 in June. So 25 and 23.
Yeah.
Grown kids.
Yeah. So, 27, 24, and 17, a baby? Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
That's me and my brother. We I don't have any kids, so me and my brother we like 13 years apart. And I was like, Mom, what you was waiting on to have me? She said, I kind of was finished. She said, but you just crept on up in here.
Yeah. Call them like my mom, my grandmother used to call them like midlife crisis babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have any midlife crisis babies.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
I'm not there.
Really good. Sometimes, you go in the store and they're like, "Oh, they're so cute," and I get those thoughts, and then I'm like, "Nah."
hey, y'all, I
Mm-hmm.
think we have Aaron. Aaron.
Hi, my name is Erinique.
Hey, Aranique, introduce yourself to the ladies. We have this. I'm Erica. You have your camera, or your camera not working?
Wait, let me see.
So we can
I
see
look
who
so
you
up
are.
now. Let me see. Hold up. Y'all can see me?
Yep.
Yes.
Hey,
Y'all, I look so up. I'm all in the
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I think we all having that hair day situation.
bed.
So,
Yes.
Erin, tell us about yourself. We just I have everyone to go around to introduce themselves and what they do, but tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is Erinique. I'm a second grade teacher. I was invited by Taylor.
Yes.
So Taylor invited me. I mean, I just do my own thing. Like she just told me a little bit about what you guys are doing. I thought it was pretty awesome. So she invited me to the call. So I'm
Yeah.
just trying to see, what it's all about. So
Yeah,
thank you
we
for
just
welcoming me.
yeah, no problem. I'm glad you was able to join us. We're just a bunch of ladies. We just get together. This actually my first little thing. Just get
Okay.
together and today was just basically a networking to meet
Hmm.
everyone. You know, Kim has an
Oh.
organization for battered women. Kim, tell Eric about your little organization, please.
Hi, I'm Kim, and I'm with Quality Day Foundation. We are a nonprofit organization for domestic violence, and we are based out of Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Jen,
thanks for coming on.
Okay, so I'm Janice Rose. I'm the owner of Rosemary Secrets, and I bake cake. And Rosemary's Baby Part 2 was supposed to be my lifestyle page for New Orleans, and Corona shut us down, so therefore now quarantine and how
Hmm.
yes, and I'm like part-time chef. I guess that's what Rosemary Part 2 started out to be. Like whatever I think I want to do off of Pinterest.
Pinterest is the best.
and I'm Erica. I'm author Erica Roberts. I have my book out. It's called The Journey. I have a new book that's coming out. Sister, I got your bag. I have two podcasts. One is called The Journey Back from Domestic Violence and The Journey Love and Relationship. And I also have this little group that Sister, give a sister a hug is basically what a group of us we get together and we just talk, something to have fun, not nothing so
Mhm.
pressing because we all have our own little thing going on and we need
Right.
a little place to get away from all the crazy we have going on in our life.
Yeah,
So
agree.
that's basically me in a nutshell. So what's your plans for this whole how have Corona COVID-19 affect your life in any way?
Um, it has changed everything. Like I'm to me, being productive is like considered like being busy and like doing multiple things a day. So it's hard for me to just be stuck to like one space all day. Like I'm
Mhm.
inside and I live by myself, so I'm inside by myself all day long. I'm
Wow.
used to going to work. Like I told you guys, I'm a second grade teacher and I was also in two grad programs. So I would go to class literally every day. So I'm going from going to work and then going to class every evening, Monday through Friday, and like now I'm not doing any of
I know that should be hard.
that.
It's difficult.
Right. So I mean, well, I still get to work from home and check in with my students, and I'm still taking my courses, but it's just so different because I'm not moving around as much.
Yeah, we have to stay in place. It's kind of
Yeah, so
hard.
it's like where did all of these hours in the day come from? Like,
Exactly.
We wonder that we
Exactly.
always been. I wish I had this much time in the day to do this.
and now we have it, and like we're completely lost.
So what you
Yeah,
been doing with all this time in the day?
Well, Taylor's
Checking
been
on your
helping me.
students.
She got me into writing, so I've started to write down my feelings and different things like that. So that's been helping me. I've been catching shows on Netflix. That's been helping. So that's my strategies for now.
Gotcha. So look what Taylor came in. Hey Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey. Hey y'all.
And let me tell y'all, Taylor was like, Taylor have this little group she's trying to start too, but she don't like the camera. I said, what? Every time I have something going on and it's in the camera, I try to invite her all the time. So tell everyone, give everybody a background about yourself, girl.
Hey y'all, so my name is Taylor. I'm not from here, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I moved down here in 2014. I went to Dillard for undergrad. So I went there for 4 years and graduated, and I got this teaching opportunity. So I teach with kids similar to Erinique. And that's how I met her, Erinique, through Relay, our other grad school. And she got me into two grad schools too. So my schedule look like hers. So yes,
You're
I go
welcome.
to Relay and Suno. And at Dillard, I was in a domestic violence situation. And the last 3 months, 3 months ago, I got raped. So I decided to start this program called You're Not Crazy Sis. And that basically is for women who went through these traumatic experiences and basically don't understand like anxiety and depression. Like we don't like understand those feelings. And that just brought me back to like my first domestic violence situation. And I felt like I was crazy because I didn't understand anxiety to a full effect. And I didn't understand depression. I didn't understand all these mental health illnesses or whatever. And I really thought I was crazy until I met another person who went through domestic violence, and she expressed her concern and just told me like, I go through this too, and this is normal. Like you went through a traumatic experience. So I know crazy was just like just a word to me that I really didn't like to, I guess, attach myself to because I thought I was crazy so much. But then I'm like, okay, let me change this word and make it something positive.
Right.
So my movement is called You're Not Crazy Sis, and it's definitely for people who've been through traumatic experiences. And I want to teach other victims and survivors what anxiety is and what depression is. And it's okay that we go through this, and it's okay that we have good days and bad days. And yeah, so that's what I am here for.
Oh, Jennifer, you made no Taylor because she was at the gala for Adrena.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember her face.
Yes. At first, she was like, "I met you, Erica." I was like, "Huh?"
Yes.
And I mean, that's bad because I talk to everybody. So Jennifer was actually one of the ladies that was that gave her little spiel. Do you remember Taylor?
Yes, I remember her face. Yes, I definitely do.
Uh-huh. See that? We all know each other somehow, some way. So, we just we kind of shared our little background. So as far as when all of this is over, what are your goals for I'm not crazy stuff? So where you trying to go with that?
You know what? If, be honest, I haven't even thought that far. I'm trying to just make it to me being, because I'm still working on my confidence. Like, it's definitely hard to, like, I posted something regarding rape the other day, and it was so hard for me, y'all. Like, I cried after I posted that, but it's just like, it felt good, but then again, it just remind me of, like, what I've been through.
Uh-huh.
So, like I'm still just working on my confidence, and I feel like after all this is over, I'm definitely going to have that stability to just focus on where I want to go. But eventually, I definitely do want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm gonna start small. Thanks to Erica, she gave me the idea of just start posting videos on Instagram. And I realized that I wasn't even comfortable with that. So how am I going to be comfortable with YouTube? So yeah, so I'm definitely like just still learning to just be confident with telling my story. And eventually, I definitely want to have a YouTube channel to help other people. And I'm still looking into things, just starting a movement. I know, thanks to Erica, and then it was another, who was we on the phone with last time?
Huh?
Me, Kim.
Yes, yes. Thanks to both of you guys. I definitely pay for to trademark You're Not Crazy Sis, so it can be my
Yes.
own. So I'm
Yes.
so excited about that. And I just want to start a movement. I just want to help people, and I wanted to just be known that you are not crazy for going through these things. Like it's normal. So yes.
Hmm.
I like Taylor. She was like, I'm so scared. But she want to do a YouTube. I'm like, girl, YouTube is bigger than a little Instagram post.
I know.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I tell her she's gonna get there. It may not be today, but tomorrow she could be there. But just keep on, building that self esteem up because they take that. Because
Hmm.
after going through certain situations, hey, the way they do things, they make you think you're crazy. You gotta be like, damn, am I crazy? Shit.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
So, so that's basically what this group is. We just want to have fun, like laugh and talk about everything. Like it's just crazy right now with this COVID-19 corona. That is just driving me crazy. I'm so sick of
Yes.
corona. I'm so sick of
Hmm.
COVID. Like I'm just tired
Hmm.
of hearing about it. Like,
Yes.
Hmm.
and it's just this FaceTime and Zoom. All of this is our new norm right now.
Yes.
It's just a new way of life. I think everybody needs to just, instead of focusing so much on the fact that, we have this virus, you need to focus on how can you live knowing that this virus is just in the world.
Right. And you know what? I was looking at, and I rarely look at the news, but I was looking at Charbonnet does a drive-by funeral now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who? Who?
Charbonnet, the funeral home.
They
Like,
do a drive-by funeral. What?
Yeah, so she said there was like so because they have so many, and they can't have too many people in it, like shorting the family visit. So now they took the side of their funeral home and made it like if you was going to McDonald's or anything, you could just the family drive by and view the body.
so
No,
that's
ma'am. No, ma'am. We are
that's
not driving by like
great.
McDonald's.
I'm saying I was like, is this? I was like, is this our new norm of funerals now?
That,
No, it's not. Back home, we had a funeral home in New York. A funeral home. My family uses funeral home for everybody, and you drive up and you view the body.
no, ma'am.
And
Where
this
is this
and
at?
that's I've been small.
Wow,
It's
that's my first time seeing that. Like Charbonnet just doing
Mine too. I've never seen that before.
That's crazy.
like that. It's been like that since I was small.
wow, that was
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
wait, is this what we going to like in New Orleans? We like
Right, we never
oh,
had that here.
we
Yeah, you
the whole jazz
do.
thing, the second line,
Yes.
Oh
And,
my
and
God.
and the thing is people get together and just it'd be like a family reunion at a funeral, like
Yes.
Yeah.
but now we in the car going by and view the body. What you said, Jen?
Mhm.
That's how you view the body. Like if the family has a viewing, then that's how you just view the body. They have the funeral, but if you don't want to go to the funeral, they have like certain times where they pull the body to the window and you can just drive by and
Oh
Oh.
my God.
Okay.
they show your loved one through the window.
Wow.
Um,
I guess they're only doing it right now because I think the lady said it's only 10 people they can have from the immediate family there, so everybody else has to do the drive-by.
mm,
Yeah, and they've had like drive-by parties here. They like here in Bell Chase. I keep hearing the police sirens, like they go off like crazy. I'm like, wait, what's going on? And it's always cars just passing up and down the house. Somebody had a birthday or somebody's sick, and they have posters and stuff all on the cars.
Right. I think I see
And
that in the East. They did that for the
that's
lady in the East.
mhm,
Hmm.
so
Wow, I mean, it's just been interesting to see the things like how, I guess, to be creative to make sure the family have their last um
Yeah.
farewell. And I have a friend, he's in California, he's in LA, and he's a funeral director. And he said they're doing live streaming where the family said, they have the immediate family inside the funeral home, maybe 10, and everybody set out like a movie and they stream the whole funeral outside where everyone sat in their car and just watched the funeral.
Mm-mm. Oh
Oh
Lord.
my goodness.
It's just so impersonal these days. Mm-mm.
Right. And it's really different for us in New Orleans because we have second lines, we have the
Yeah,
repair.
everything.
Yeah, like it's just crazy. Like, but hopefully, all this. Oh, after all this is over, it's gonna be. I think. Well, I know it's gonna be a totally different life for us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yes.
And I mean, some of us not ready for that new life. They still want to do the same thing, and it's just time to try to take care of yourself, self love. Love yourself because some days, I'm not feeling motivated. Especially just not having people around and you inside all day. So, what do y'all do for self love?
Well, I think I've had MS for a couple of years now. So this, I guess me having this disease and this virus, coming along, I'm like, well, I already know how it feels to just, when you just can't get out of bed because it hurts. When you already feel like you're really trapped into your own body. So
Mm,
this is really not a new norm for me now. I'm just like, I got one more thing to try not to contract, you know. But it's it's just you get up, pray, and you just go about, your day as normal, like um, try to keep yourself as entertained,
uh,
make sure. But I think more so with this, I've learned, you know, about friendships, the people
Mm-hmm.
you really hold close and dear,
Mm-hmm.
your family, if this has showed you anything, it should show you how much family, means to you. Um, I don't have a lot of family here in New Orleans. My immediate family is about an hour and a half away. I miss my mom. I miss my children, my daughters in Texas. Both of my kids are in Baton Rouge. Um, Besides the dogs, and I talk to them like they are children. Um, that's just and my friends that are in New Orleans, that my family, that's all I have here. So it really showed me, like when I can just go home every week, you know, and versus now you can't, you know. So I think it should give you a chance to just really figure out your life,
right.
you know, um, and figure out the women that you want to be friends with,
Well,
the relationships you want to have. Hell, if you're stuck at home with somebody and you've been at home with them this long, then you really need to see if that's the person that you really want to be with. 'Cause this is really life, also, you know. Um,
Yes, I've gotten a lot of those calls.
huh?
I've gotten a lot of those calls. I don't
Yeah.
know who he is anymore. He's not the person that I married. What is
wow.
going on?
So, Kim, what you do for self love
Huh?
since you've been home?
Well, I actually have to go into the job, so I don't get to sit at home anymore.
Well, during
So,
your quarantine time, what you did for self love?
nothing.
It was like,
Nothing.
okay.
Aranique, what you do for self love?
I just slept, to be honest. Because it
Uh,
was just so much time that I had to myself, and I was like, I don't get this. Like, I never got this much sleep before. So for the longest, I just slept, and it just felt so good to just like sleep and just not
mm-hmm.
think about like I have to do this tomorrow. I have to go here tomorrow. Like it was just like really good to just sleep like 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
That look when you don't get that sleep, it's like oh, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now I think I done slept so much now. Last night
Mm,
I took a muscle relaxer just to go to sleep.
right.
I done slept so
But
That's so
much.
good. Definitely.
Tell her what you do for self-love.
I want to piggyback off of what Ernie said. Yes, sleep. But I like to write. Like when I journal, that helps a lot. Working out, just walking on my treadmill, and just working out, and definitely just taking baths and meditating. That's just been helping. So yeah.
I mean, basically for my self-love, I started exercising because I knew that was something that I really needed to hone in on because I had surgery in October, so I was still trying, kind of having little ups and downs with my knee. So by me working out, getting back into working out, it was like, my knee feeling good now. I was like, okay, and but I still get up in the morning, exercise. But I'm like, Ernie, I slept maybe the first week of home. I've been home a month now. I've been home a month, and not only that, spiritually wise, I just been focusing my Bible. Like I'm on a prayer line every 3 hours, so that's what I've been really honing in on too. Because not to say I was perfect at it, but I should have been doing better than what I was doing. So being on a prayer line every 3 hours, just focus and meditate, just doing that and taking care of Erica, because I don't get to take care of Erica. Like I take care of everybody else. So this time, like, and my mama like, you sleep? She just left us there on her game, and I'm like, all right, I'm like that sleeping, just getting up because I'm like getting up 4:30 in the morning, making sure everything is good because I take care of my mom, so I have to make sure everything is good. She have hot water and ice and stuff before the lady come in to take care of her. So I was getting up early and had to be to work for 7, and then I'm working from 7 to 3, and I'm home by 4, and I'm back doing what I need to do, cooking and taking care. And I'm going to bed at 12 o'clock, and I'm back doing this again Monday through Friday, and sometimes on Saturday. So that sleep, I was like, ooh.
Okay, so now
Mhm.
I go to Target. I go and I go wrong Target. Probably is not the best thing to go do, but I go wrong Target. I and I went to Target a lot before the pandemic, and I'm really in Target now.
So you have a new friend. Target is your new friend now.
Listen,
You know all the workers by name in Target.
mhm, I am I am faithfully at Target. They're like, girl, we ain't seen you in a week. I'm like, don't say that out loud.
Now they see you every other day, huh?
Well, it's kind of like you have to get out. I get out, and it's around this time that I get out and go walk them, and they don't know how to act right now. 'Cause like, why the hell you still sitting right here? Like, yeah, that's why they are so active. Because I'm walking in and out PJs and trying to figure out what's life gonna be like tomorrow. The same thing. We are gonna do the same thing that we did today. Y'all at me and I talk to y'all like y'all sure every day. Um, but sleep. I can't sleep that long.
Shit, I could
I
sleep.
try.
Shit, I was
I
sleeping like I would get up in the morning, do breakfast for me and my mama and shit. I was back on the sofa sleeping again. And even after getting off a press service at 12 o'clock, I was going. I was like, "Come on, mom, we going to bed." So now it's like I think I done slept too much a month, and now it's like I'm laying in the dark, like, okay, what am I gonna do? Because I've been slept during a day. I mean,
looking at the walls like why sleep for 3
I guess this is we always be like, we need some more hours in a day. We need this. If I only had 2 hours, I could get this done. Hey, we got more than 2 hours now.
Yes.
Mhm.
I called a friend of mine and I told him, I was like, see, you're sleeping and it's like 4 in the afternoon. That's what called me. It's 1 o'clock. I'm like, girl, what you doing? Nothing. I'm trying to sleep because I've been up all day. I'm like, listen, you done slept. Now you want to live vampire hours. I don't live vampire hours.
That's very neat.
That is me. That is me. I could sleep all day.
Yeah,
If
so
I
You
don't
got
have to
vampire
get up,
hours too?
yes, like I be up all the times of the night.
And you know what? I just
I
put my Netflix back on my TV, so I've been watching.
That's me all night.
So when I'm not doing, I don't have any podcast shows, and my book is being edited right now, so I don't really have nothing to do. So I sit down and watch I watch Netflix.
That's me.
Who's Leslie? Did you say Leslie? What's that?
She said Netflix.
I said Netflix, girl. I think she's getting sleepy, y'all. Are you sleeping? I know it's what? It's 7 o'clock.
Listen, I have grown to be a grandmother. Okay, when the street lights go off now, honey, I'm be ready to go to my bed. Be ready to go to my bed. I'm telling you, we've been to walk. You see how active they are. We've been to took a little walk around the corner. Came back home. I'm gonna take my bath and I'm gonna go home and sit in my bed.
Okay.
I mean, we've been on here an hour, so I'm glad you guys tune in to my little show, and I hope y'all come back and we have more fun, just talking and laughing. Just kind of not being sleep, not for us, some of us to be sleeping. We have a little maybe our phone sleep, and watching our Netflix. So if y'all want to, y'all want to network and just share y'all IG page and y'all social media, and if anybody have any final thoughts or anything they want to say. But I need some water right now, so I gotta get some water. So I don't know who want to talk first, but I'm gonna get some water.
Okay, well, go and get you some water. Crazy. Well, for me, on IG and Facebook, you can find me at Quality Day Foundation. And if anybody needs to talk about any and everything, just send me a DM and I'll give you my personal number, and then we can text or talk, whatever you like to do.
With me, you can find me at my personal page is adorable_Tay. But what I've been working with is You're Not Crazy Sis. So either page is definitely okay. And same with me. If you want to talk, I'm definitely here. Yeah.
I like your page, Taylor. I do like your page.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, I do like your page. I know how it's crazy. But how you said you said shy, but your page is very informative. So a lot of stuff that you posted, I've actually reposted because it's
really?
just yeah.
Look at you.
I'm sorry, because I'm like, oh my gosh, really?
Like, really?
I'm definitely happy to hear that because feedback is always good or bad. Like I just like people to tell me like, okay, my posting good stuff and what I need to do. But thank you.
Yes, where you are is where you need to be, and you need to keep, doing what you're doing. I know you're shy because I'm shy too. I really don't do this whole, face and standing up and talking. I don't know how to do all that.
But you have a good friend like Erica to keep y'all in the face.
I know, right?
I like talking. If y'all don't know that, but I like talking. I like to talk. My mama don't send me to Walmart. She told me, I'm not sending you to Walmart because you don't know how to come back. Because I always make a friend and I'm always talking. And it's bad. My mama don't like going nowhere with me.
Wow.
To everybody. Huh?
You're in the store long? You're in the store that long?
Girl, I go to the store for about three things, and I done talked to 900 people. I'm just a sociable.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
I don't think so. That's why I know all the people that talk. Sure did.
Yeah. So, Aaron, you said Aaron niece. That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
I like Aaron because I said if I have a little girl, I'm gonna name her Aaron.
Oh, really?
Erica and
You should
Aaron.
do that.
Yes.
You
But I
should
don't know
do
if I want
that.
that little girl now. Mm-mm.
Oh, it's okay. I appreciate the thought.
Oh, like I used to tell my mama, say, I'm gonna have a baby. Her name's gonna be Aaron. My mama like, girl, nobody black name Aaron, girl.
Well, technically, you found one.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to let her know. Hey. I said, well, we gonna break the trend with that one, baby. Y'all too much.
My Instagram is Neekies, NEEKIEEE _ I put it in the chat. I know it's a lot. I just put it in the chat. So if y'all go to the chat, y'all can see it.
Oh, I see.
Okay. I
Well, you
don't
can
check
drop it
the
in the chat. I'm gonna put mine's is to the max.
how do you do all that? See y'all all this fancy stuff here.
It's like
Yes,
3
I
little
don't
dots.
because I'm not gonna do that because I might just disappear. It took me a while to appear.
She might get everything off on us.
Just completely leave the whole group.
You cannot leave the whole group, girl. No. Mine is 2DAMAX records with a S. That's my Instagram and Facebook. But you can always call me. Um, if I'm not watching TV, I'm available.
Yes, let me tell y'all something. I called Erica. I wasn't talking to Erica. I don't know what she was watching. Didn't even really understand what she was watching. But I was like, all right, Erica, I'm gonna talk to you here. I'm gonna talk to you when my show goes on. Child, I don't know when that show went off. I talked to her the next day though. I know that.
I'm not a
It
bad
wasn't
friend.
that day. It was the next day. So that was the longest show. I'm
I'm
just
not a bad friend. I'm really not.
I'm just
Especially
saying.
if it's like special victims or something like that. I'm always in special victims or criminal mind or Chicago PD. Like, look, I'll talk to you.
Girl, let me tell you something. Okay, all this time that we had off, you should be SVU, Criminal Minds, and everything else caught up.
I've been binge watching.
Yes. Oh, I started watching this thing called You, and it is like it's really crazy.
Is that scary?
It's not scary. I think he's just creepy. Like
I don't like it. Like,
completely like the things that he do, I'm like, how do you really get? It's only on TV because I'm like, can you really get away with this much stuff in real life? Like everybody that made the girl mad, he killed. I was like, that is damn. You are just. I don't know if you're on it or that's just really creepy because like you better not like you didn't call me back. No. Yeah, and I'll be like, I'm mad because Erica didn't call me back. He gonna come get you. Like that kind of stuff.
So,
That's the
Aaron,
kind of
what you watch on Netflix?
I watch a lot of funny stuff. Like I was watching like On My Block and like Black AF. Like I watch stuff like that.
Oh, okay. On my
Who
block.
doesn't like comedies? But I love comedies.
Oh, okay. And it's on my block.
Yeah, On My Block. It
Oh,
was so funny. It was like 3 seasons. It's hilarious.
I gotta get right. You know what? I found this little show, but I didn't really like this little show on Netflix. This little girl, she's a teenager, and she video record everything her family do. I didn't like it.
What is that?
I don't know. I was so not interested in it to even know what was it, because it was just crazy. Like it didn't make no sense. I'm like, and it's not very much. I like to watch a lot of stuff, but you know, I was watching Netflix. I mean, Lifetime on Saturday nights.
I tell her what I've been watching.
Mhm.
On Saturday night, they have all kind of stuff on that Saturday night.
Yes.
I think that was last Saturday, the Killer Prom. She was meaning. She meant she was gonna have a prom.
Yes.
So she had a. I'm like the things that they do. Only white girls.
Right?
I
Cause
found
I'm,
Candyman.
huh?
I found Candyman on Netflix, and I was pretty.
Ooh, Candyman on Netflix.
The new one?
Girl, I was like, I'm so happy.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
You don't have to worry about me watching Candyman. Neither Chucky nor Freddy Krueger.
What? That is. So I'm waiting. I've seen the clips for the new Candyman. I was like, y'all have to come right because you can't do Candyman and mess it up like y'all did Michael.
Isn't
Okay.
Jamie Foxx supposed to be Candyman? Like, how I'ma take him serious?
Is
Better not.
I hope not, cause I can't take it serious.
I don't think Jamie Foxx is. I can't
Okay.
remember the guy that plays him, but he do have the voice. He has the same voice like that the Thai guy had.
Mhm.
So it looks like it'll be a pretty good movie. I don't
I
know if
hope
it's
so.
going to theater because a lot of movies are just coming out like on what is that, pay-per-view.
Mhm.
So the ones that were out in the movies are on pay-per-view now.
Every time they remake horror movies, I hate them.
Yes, because
Agreed.
and I was like, when did Michael ever run? I've never seen Michael
Is that
Like ever.
like but he always caught you and he never ran.
He walked fast. That's all.
right?
He never ran.
I don't like scary movies, so I'm not gonna, especially at night because shit.
That's the best time.
I don't know. Now me watching the scary.
You know, you can watch you know at night.
And look, you know, I live with my mama. My mama is scarier than me, so we watching the movie. And I think it has a little scariness to it. She said, "Erica, you hear something at the door, grandma?" we will not watch some movie around here. And
Oh,
she
man.
like, she gonna tell me go check the door.
She said, you
Go check the balcony door. We on the third floor. If they come up here, guess what? They gonna get us because they ain't know where we on the third floor. I'm not gonna watch a scary movie because it seems like I hit everything. Like the house could be quiet, and I like to sit in the house with the lights off and watch a TV with the air conditioner on. You know, so it's like shit. Hell no, we ain't doing that at night.
Mm-mm.
when Chucky first came out, my aunt put all my cousin baby dolls in her shed. She didn't want no baby dolls
Mm-mm.
after Chucky
Mm-mm.
came out.
Like that's crazy. My auntie used to be like that. My auntie. Oh, you talk about somebody scared of scary stuff. Like my auntie love, bless her heart, she dead now, but she loved watching scary movies. So she would be in the hospital, and it used to be so funny. She would call us and be like, "I'm gonna chuck it under my bed." I'm like, "Girl, what?" Mom, and you know my mom was like, "Oh Lord," because she would watch scary movies all day. Her and her my little cousin, they would watch scary movies. But if she home by herself, or like she was in the hospital, and she called my mama is hilarious. She called my mama Ree. She said, "Ree, I think Chuck it under my bed." Like, what?
But baby, I get that he gonna
my mom, I was like, girl, none under that bed. And my mama gonna tell her, well, I'm gonna call a nurse at the front desk because my auntie was blind. So she said, I'm gonna call a nurse at the front desk and tell them to come check on your bed. Really? You gonna call a nurse? Well, she loved, when I say love watching scary movies, she'll watch a scary movie any day.
Mm-mm. I think the only thing that I really won't really watch too much is The Exorcist. Me and
What
my
that
mom,
little heifer head spinning around?
yeah,
No, ma'am.
my mom was watching the old Exorcist when that girl bent down, and this woman ran in her room. I was like, girl, where did you go? And she ran down the hall. I was
Mhm.
like, TV though, you know that, right?
Y'all are a mess. Like, this is just crazy. Like, I love, I would sit down and watch anything but a scary movie.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm already scared. Mm-mm.
I like the only one that I won't watch is Freddy. He traumatized me. I know, right? I won't do it. Because I won't watch it. I just will not. I slept in my parents' bed for years. I'm not doing it. My daddy told me get out. I think I was 13 when I stopped sleeping with him. Yeah, no, traumatized me for life.
Pretty traumatized you.
Yes, he traumatized me for life. I
Oh,
seen him up the other day. I was like, Mom, can you throw a Don't do it. Don't even watch it. So yeah, you can keep Freddie. And that little boy, that little insidious boy, you can keep him too. Little creepy little kids. They're the worst. Like
oh,
it's a child. Like how can a child be this evil? No, you follow
they got some of these little children evil like that. Damn, baby,
Mhm.
dog.
the children of the corn and stuff. Yeah, you can keep all your little evil kids. They're the worst. It's just like keep the kids. Probably because my youngest one is like evil. He's just, if he was the
Y'all are
first one,
so bad.
it
Y'all bad.
wouldn't have been three. Promise you.
You know who just did Jamie Lee with Freddy Krueger? She just did too many. That was just too much. She was just doing too much with Chucky.
I didn't know
I
she
mean
did.
Freddy Krueger.
Wait, I didn't know Jamie did. What's in Freddy Krueger too? Probably because I didn't watch it. So.
She did too much with Freddy. Freddie
But
was she just was doing too much with him. I think after one she should have just left it alone.
wait, Jamie Lee did Halloween.
She had all she right for all of the Freddys.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, Jamie Lee is the she could
Watch.
she could have left that alone.
She sure coulda. She sure coulda. I wasn't into Freddie.
I like romantic movies, me myself personally.
Mm-mm.
But then
No,
they turn out some kind of damn bad, you know. Like what the hell?
not into romantic movies either.
I guess that's just that's our life period. We get some of these crazy people that turn out
Yes,
damn they're ready
Yes.
to choke them.
I like James Bond. I like James Bond and
Oh,
Star Trek and Star Wars. All the stars. I like all of that. Batman. I am Team Batman all the way.
yes indeed. I like Fred. I'm a San Francisco person.
Which one?
Fred Sanford.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, Elizabeth finally took him.
Hmm. Did she? He was calling us so many times. You know what's crazy about that? He had all those shows, and Esther ended up have to bury Fred.
Yeah,
He didn't have no money.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
but I really liked him on Harlem Nights. He did Harlem
Yeah.
Nights.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, yes.
That was the funniest part.
Mm. Fred is a
So
mess. I love him.
they need to remake Harlem Nights.
Huh?
They need to remake Harlem Nights.
Mm.
No, they don't. They gonna mess it up.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
who they gonna be with?
Nope.
Cabby Cassidy.
Nope.
Good, good.
Nope. We not even putting that in the universe. Nope.
Who still
Don't
living?
put it in the universe.
Look, y'all, Eddie Murphy's still living. He can play the daddy now.
No, that's okay.
He can play. Yeah,
You know,
because he.
I don't like when they do remix. That just like even with when they do two parts to like Blade 1 and 2. Blade 2 was better than 1. Like what the hell? Like Blade was like some of them they go there and mess it all up.
Did you watch Twilight? Which
No.
one watch Twilight? For to hear that I don't like remakes and all that other stuff. Because if you watch Twilight, there is something to it.
No, that's scary. We
I
doing that too.
Twilight.
Twilight is not scary.
That sound like that's scary. Twilight. I'll be in the Twilight Zone. No, sis, that's not what we do.
Yeah, they glow in the dark. I was like, what kind of vampires glow in the dark? What's happening?
They're not cool with them either.
They glow in the light, girl. In the light.
That's okay.
I'm just saying.
No ma'am, no ma'am.
They come out during the day and at night. So you can't be scary.
They
You can't be
come out in the
scared.
day.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You not you ain't you can't sell me that movie. That's all right.
Well, look, after quarantine is over, we're gonna watch one Twilight. I'm gonna tell you. See, I told you that's not scary.
We can't watch one and not watch it all. We gotta have a Twilight series.
That mean Erica not invited. That's what that's.
Kim either, because I don't watch that.
No ma'am.
You said you like love movies. It's like a love story.
What Twilight is a love story?
Yes.
That don't sound like no love story. That sounds like a love story gonna go wrong.
It's the PG version of True Blood.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, how you say okay to that thing? Have
I
you?
like True Blood.
Oh, so it seems like you could watch that. What you doing watching True Blood?
I'm a big girl. If I watched it in the daylight though.
True Blood, really?
If it just sounds like it's horrible, I'm just not. I'm not for it. I'm not.
Twilight was horrible to me, child. I was the little vampire boy fell in love with a human in some kind of way. They at some time towards the end they had a cross breed, whatever they call
You can put hot sauce on
them.
it?
They had little
Can you
children
bring
too.
it to me?
They
Because I
had
want to get up.
a bird baby, I believe.
Almost.
So our next sisterly talk, I guess we all gonna just sit here and watch what Twilight now.
That's what it sounds like.
That's our homework for the night. We just all
I didn't fail that test already.
The host failed the test too.
We're supposed to be supporting each other. We gotta watch.
It's an exception to the support now. It's an exception.
She said,
I'll keep my phone on for you.
Series.
Keep my phone on.
No, if we have a movie night, we watching something better than some damn Twilight.
I'm just saying.
Y'all.
It seems like she liked Twilight.
Twilight. She was like, "No, you gotta watch the whole series." It sounds like she watched the whole series.
Tell her you can watch the whole series.
I did. I like Twilight.
And it's not scary.
No, it's not scary at all. It's not a scary movie.
I'm gonna have to go on Netflix and see if it's on there.
It is. Trust me, it is.
I'm gonna check it out. If I gotta be like that with that one eye and scared something gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
It's not scary.
It's really not. You're gonna be like, "Oh, this is it."
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Listen, the boy only gonna do is just try to protect the girl. That's all he wants to do is make sure that she living every day.
And you know what's so funny? I watch the dance movie with Patrick Swayze. Ghost, the Ghost. It's called Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
I watch that. I like that.
That's not scary though.
I know. Well, it's
So
got a
what you
ghost.
talking about?
It's got a ghost in it. It was a ghost.
That wasn't scary.
No, it wasn't. But it had a ghost in there though.
Oh my god.
He was the ghost, wasn't he?
He was the ghost.
It was the ghost.
Yeah,
He
the
was
ghost.
just as alive as she was.
Right.
Y'all horrible.
He was.
I'm not gonna allow y'all to make fun of me because I don't like scary movies.
Don't feel bad because I don't either. So what's okay?
Okay, well, I'm not by myself then.
Not at all.
Hmm.
You don't watch scary movies either.
No, ma'am.
What?
You see your face?
She was like,
So you ain't giving me that?
Girl, this is one of my children. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all seen them in our conversations. They really don't care how they treat me. They like if we want to know what is going on, because you've been in this chair.
Way too long.
Wait. Yes.
So
When we go, we're gonna go take our when we leave, y'all. We're gonna go and take our walk up the street now because it's getting dark.
I know I see.
Okay.
So I'm about to end this. I really I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed talking to you guys. So
Yes. Yes.
I'm thinking about next Friday again about this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna send all y'all an invite. I have 2 other people that they want to do it. So if y'all want, I'll send y'all an invite for next Friday if y'all available. That'll be cool. But we just gonna just have fun. Like it's not all that uptight stuff.
Yeah, I think I was like, I'm gonna have to make me a home and a wall, and just I guess do a virtual hole in the wall. Like get your glass. Don't look at me like that, girl. I be thinking.
So when you gonna bake some more bun cakes?
Oh, you bake bun cake?
Yeah, she do. She do the strawberry kind too.
I do.
And how long would that take to get to Texas? I'm just asking for
you. I will mail you a bun cake. Like seriously, I sit here sometimes and I sit in my chair and I think about so many things. I'm just like, I wonder how this would taste. And I call my mom and I tell her because my mom bakes too, and she like, please don't do that to nobody.
You know what? Jim made a Hennessy cake. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, Hennessy cakes. I actually am doing a seductive icing. It's nothing but icing and it has liquor mixed in with it. It's really good on fruit or you have your quarantine in with somebody. It gets boring.
Baby. So are you gonna make that for if when we go back outside, look, when we go
Right, outside.
are you gonna do the little show that you always do every year?
I do want to do it. This guy I work with, his name is boy, what is wait, hold on.
She's not gonna tell you till she find out what the person name is.
Other than the fact that listen,
She's special.
too. I don't want to call his name wrong because like I really I love Justin. He is such an awesome guy.
Justin.
He does my photos. Look, I'm almost 41. I have that right. Thank you.
Well, I forget so. I'm 37 and I forget so.
Thank you. Okay.
I
But
think
anyway,
we
Just
all
older than
forget a
all of
little
y'all. It's
something.
okay.
so but I want to do like a virtual show just in case like we feel not comfortable with getting out because my anniversary date is in October.
Right.
Trying to you know call him up and see if we can do like a virtual or how I can do a virtual show time because
But
y'all
we're not gonna be able to
do
taste no cake though.
huh,
We're not gonna be able to taste no cake.
but you can look. It's virtual.
I need to taste it. Mm-mm.
I don't want I don't want virtue, I want taste.
Like I want a piece of the cake.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm about to do this show on this day. You need to drive by and pick up your
Okay.
sandwich.
So we're gonna do a drive-by pop-up shop. That's what you're saying.
Drive by, pop
Oh,
up.
that's cute.
Listen, you don't know how many days go by. I have this little window in my house, and I'm like, boy, I pop that screen out and make it up like a snowball or Dixie cup or snow cone or whatever little stand. I'm like,
I wanna taste cake. I don't just wanna watch cake.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm
That
gonna, I,
part.
I
Mm-hmm.
agree. I'm gonna have to skybox it to you. Skydrop,
Oh my word.
skydrop. See if these drones work.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm looking forward to that. I hope when we do get ready to go outside, even if we gotta wear our masks, I look forward to do that because I like tasting cake.
I'll be doing
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany checks. I do. Would like to, do. It's a lot of
Who
fun.
got chips?
Me and Erica had a
Me.
blast. So
What y'all did? What she did?
I didn't even do nothing. They just asked who had chips, and it was me.
She not sharing her chips.
Of course. Of course.
So what you was saying, Jen? What you and Erica did?
no, me and Erica, we had fun. We had fun. Everyone had fun.
We did have fun. I enjoy tasting cake.
Yeah. So and that's what I'm really doing with like a lot of my time is just trying to pull some new things together with my mom. And sometimes she likes my ideas, and sometimes she says, "Girl, go sit down." She think nobody likes that but you.
Mm. Well, I can't wait till when we do go outside and you do
Mm-hmm.
have the little thing because I hope we all then could get together. But I don't know if Kim
Yeah.
gonna be down here, but hopefully.
Just let me know. I'll be down now.
You have time.
Yeah, so hopefully when we do, cause I'm ready to. I'm not an outside person all the time, but I've been ready to go outside. But when we do get ready to go outside full time, I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm. Just let me know. I'll be down
I
there.
have a Napoleon alcohol cake after a while. I'm working on that right
Okay.
now. Yeah. I did my mama told me no baby, leave it alone. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it out and see how it works.
So we gonna.
Ain't nobody but me.
I'm so crazy. So I'm going. It's been good chatting with you girls.
Yes.
Yes.
I I don't know. I'm going to lay down.
You were talking about me sleeping. I told you about them that street lights about to come on.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just
What
gonna
did
watch
somebody
TV.
say? You
It's
remember?
Friday. You know what, y'all? On Friday night, I'll be on Instagram because all of the DJs be on Instagram.
Okay.
Hmm.
I think last Friday, y'all, Partners in Crime and Lil Yacht was on there battling. And girl, they was playing all of the rap from old school and everything. It was good. Had a whole
Was.
little party going on Instagram.
Where was?
Huh?
Where was?
I
I like
don't know. Oh, but it was good.
girl.
It was better than all that new rap that you don't know. You can't understand shit.
Mm-mm. I don't know nothing about that.
Like the old rap, like back in the days when Partners in Crime was in the club, and I'm just saying my age, but when when Partners in Crime and UNLV and Mystical, when they all was just, it was good. But this
It,
new rap, I don't get with that.
That's
it's
Ernie all day.
What
I
new
know.
rap?
I'm so old school. I'm so old school.
I like old rap. Like I like Mystical. I like UNLV dragging Mystical across the water and all that. I like all that.
Stella
This
be
new
hating on
stuff,
me, but she be singing the songs though. So how you gonna talk about me and you singing them?
it's
I can't get with the new stuff because it's everything about a bee and everything this and about a hole, and you can't understand everything else.
Mhm.
Like, that's all right.
listen. I remember how old the bunny hop is.
Yes.
Because I was pregnant with my last one doing the bunny hop, holding my belly, and my husband was like, "Let's
Yeah.
do the bunny hop. You won't go into labor." I said, "I got it." I it's about 17 years old because I was pregnant when that
Yeah,
song came.
it's old.
Still doing the bunny hop, you know. And now, like he said, this song come on, and that song is 16 years old, and he was like, "How do you know that?" I was like, "I was pregnant with you."
Yeah, like what's that is? Juvenile. Juvenile good 10 years and look, DJ Jubilee. Like
That's
those songs that still go. That's old.
Yep.
20
yes.
plus years. 10 plus years at least.
It, your mama, your mama is quiet. Play juvenile.
Who mama?
Mm-mm.
Anybody, mom.
Oh, hmm. Especially back that thing up. Lord have mercy. Like
You
you
play
could
that.
just be in a club, like he was at a concert, like everybody was that came on and he stood up there because everybody was singing the song. Like
Everybody like it. I mean,
everybody
especially
knew it.
that. I mean, that should be your theme song. So just go ahead and drop it like it's lukewarm if you can get that.
Right, that part, lukewarm, because
She
that's all
said
you're gonna get out of
lukewarm.
me. Lukewarm.
That's horrible. Jen,
It's just being where you can go all the way down like you.
halfway, like a halfway squat. And then you gotta watch because I got bad knees, so I can't even go halfway with it.
So that's lukewarm,
Yeah, very lukewarm.
right? I'm like, as long as I'm not on the floor, it's great. Okay. 'Cause
Y'all are horrible, Jen. You horrible.
I'm
I love
serious.
you. I love you.
I get to that point in time, I'm like, oh, I'm good. I got this. Till the next morning, I'll be like, oh, I really had this.
Knees hurting.
They're like, what did you do?
Everything. So,
Yeah, that's
all right, ladies. we're gonna end for the night. I love y'all. I'm
Love
glad y'all took
y'all.
y'all
Love
time out.
you.
Love
A
y'all.
little busy day, cause my day wasn't that busy, but it was something. So hope we get to do this again. I'll send y'all, like I said, I'll send y'all an invite if y'all want to come on and do it again. So y'all have a good night, and thanks
You
for
as well.
giving me all y'all time. But if y'all want to do my podcast, y'all know y'all are welcome to do the podcast. Um, just hit me up. That's
Okay,
how we
we
do
can do
it.
that.
No problem. We say
I
goodnight.
think Eric should do your podcast.
Oh,
What?
Cause I feel like no, listen. I think it's important for like her to do it because she supported me through my rape traumatic experience, and I feel like it's important for a friend to come on because my stress is her stress.
Oh
mm-hmm.
yeah, girl, look at you, good. I like you. See
No, don't hook that up.
that? She hollering on hook that up.
What? Like, I'm trying to support. Like, I'm not,
And when
I
you said that's
stand
all I'm
behind
doing,
you.
love support
I'm
you.
not, look, no.
Shut up. And Renee said that's all she doing, love, is just support you, sis. That's it.
There you go. No.
Girl,
She just in the background holding your hand through it.
that is it. I am there. I'll call you all day, 24/7. You want to speak somewhere, I'm coming. But no, I'm not. What?
No, what?
Girl, the audacity.
She said that too. I didn't say that. She said that.
It's important for friends to know how to be a good friend through a traumatic experience. That's very important. Because I didn't have a lot of other than you. My friends didn't know how to support me. So I feel like you should talk about that. That's
I
important.
appreciate that, friend, and I love you.
But she
She
said no
really
thanks.
appreciate that.
But I really do like appreciate that. I really do. I'm not
See,
lying.
huh, Aaron, that's all you want, just a little support. That's it, huh? You got her through the hard part, huh?
I just want to be there. Like,
She got you through the hard part. Everything else, she ain't signing up for that. She just
Yes.
held your hand.
You gotta ease her into stuff like that because
right? You can't
Okay.
just
Boom, she just hit it with you.
I'm
like
gonna talk.
no.
She just did one of your mama numbers. Just sign your
Yes.
girl. You know I scheduled you for really? Did you ask me for that?
tell you on your way there.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's good. You had have somebody, another sister to give you to be there for you.
Yeah.
Because she made you. She didn't make you feel crazy, huh?
Right. Nope.
Exactly. See that?
Yeah, what you doing? Cause you awfully quiet. What you doing over in Texas?
And nothing. I'm sitting up here listening to y'all because y'all
What you doing over there? Kim be in her own little world, y'all. Like it's
I'm not doing
Kim, are
nothing.
y'all still quarantining people coming from?
Yes. Yeah, we still got to wear the beautiful mask. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I, I was told people from anybody from Louisiana license plate they coming after us. So I'm like, wow, really?
yeah,
Like,
I heard that too. Cross soon as you they say even when you get there, you gotta quarantine for 14 days.
yeah,
Yeah. Well,
To Texas.
in Texas.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they said that on the news. Y'all mess said that. The mayor, the governor,
Well,
one of them.
I ain't listened to it,
Texas
so I
and
don't know.
Florida, actually. Both of them say that.
Wow.
Oh,
See, I
really?
wouldn't even go to Florida. Like
Right.
No.
Like,
that's gonna be a
yeah.
whole lot of corona going around there at that beach.
And
Rona
something
is
else
gonna
going
be
on around
alone.
there too.
Huh?
And something else going on around there too.
Hmm.
Yes. They hurricane season coming.
Wash some of that Rona out of there.
Mm-hmm. And
Well, you know,
everybody else
go
is
and get you
from
some,
here.
what he say, get you some disinfectant and go and put that on your body. You'll be all right.
The president said he ejecting us with some Lysol.
Yeah, let's go on and get that and we'll be
So
all
if you
right.
don't get your shot, you can't go outside.
Right.
Y'all better do that.
Huh?
I'm telling you from a nurse perspective. So
I'm gonna be inside if that's the case.
they for real trying to kill you now.
Exactly.
Number one, I do not like shots at all. So,
They'll give you an inhaler, injectors.
and you know, people just take stuff. The internet, social media, I gotta love it because the man
Mm-hmm.
was sitting there with the 2 bottles of Lysol hooked together with the IV pump on it.
Yes, yes.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. So, so
Be
thank you
this.
guys. I really enjoyed my chat and my laughter.
Yes.
And y'all been fun. I love y'all like a fat girl love cupcakes.
Yes.
Well, we love you too, Erica.
Yes.
Y'all do?
Oh,
What you saying?
Yes,
wait, what
we sure do.
Mm. So y'all have a good night. Take care. Be safe. Hit me up if y'all need me. Y'all know I'll be inside.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Good
Hey,
night.
y'all, it was nice meeting
Bye.
y'all.
Nice, nice talking to y'all
Good
too.
night.
Now, Erica, how you cut this off?